Hey there, what is up, Play Community? Green Thumb here. Um, last video I had, the sound just completely shut off for some reason. Don't know why it did that, but it did that. I'm going to be giving another Palm update video, and I'll be showcasing some new Palms I got. So, that's exciting. Um, Sorry I didn't get to remaking the video sooner. I've had some things that are going on in my personal life right now that are very stressful, and I do not wish to really make all that public. Um, let's just say this might be the last growing season in this garden. I'm not for sure yet. Um, will I be digging some things up? I'll definitely try to. I'll definitely try to take some things with me. Some things will probably just need to be completely replaced, but, as with everything, life goes on and things change, and things are just really difficult in my personal life right now with certain events going on, and so not sure how much more I can go into this without going into details, and I definitely don't feel comfortable with going into details. So anyways, let's get to the Palm update. That's what we came here to see. All right. Let's start off with the edible date. Absolutely nothing. Like, nothing has happened. He's still got the same little strap leaves. Not sure if anything will happen. I heard that they grow faster if you put them in direct sunlight, but yeah, nothing. I did get 3 baby Trachycarpus fortunii. Um, we're still little seedlings, but we got a new spear there coming up. Looks like that spear's about ready to unfurl. So yeah, they're all doing good over here. Just a matter of trying to sell them, which has been the difficulty. But yeah, they're doing really good. I got them. They were bare root, potted them up, and now they're gonna do really well. I bet you. And since they're seedlings, they'll be Indiana Trachycarpus fortunii, better off adapted here. We'll go with my potted palms. Here we have my Livistona chinensis. You can definitely bet that all the potted palms will definitely be coming with me. This one's got a new spear, so that's looking good. This one's finally pushing out. It's a new frond, which is good because if you guys remember, that one died completely. Might have to put some more soil in there, but that one died completely back to the whole crown. So yeah, I was kind of devastating. Then this one here is doing good. It's shooting up that spear. So yeah. And then my worst for wear palm from Madagascar, Majesty Palm. I've just been kind of leaving it up to the elements. It's got to kind of learn how to survive with that. It's been doing good because, oh dear, it's World War II again. Anyways, heard a plane, sorry. But yeah, it's seen better days for sure. And the only reason why I've kept these nasty looking fronds on is because, well, if not, it would only have 2 sickly looking fronds. But it's got a green spear, so yeah. Yeah, hopefully the rain will green it up. I've been giving it palm fertilizer and all that, so I don't know what's particularly going on with that, but whatever happens, happens. Will I replace it? Probably not, honestly. If I had to be completely honest with you, if anything, I might take my other palm I got from Madagascar and put it in here. It's just, I don't know. They it it seems like after a few years they throw a fit and they just can't take anything anymore. And I'm not about that. So yeah. And then over here we have my beautiful Trachycarpus fortunii. Looking great. This is a new frond. This is the newest frond. It's absolutely huge. Bigger than the fronds I got that were growing in the pot. Spears are getting bigger. So it's looking good. I think it might be able to take our Indiana winters pretty soon. It might just be better off. In fact, the most I might do is I might just wrap it. I mean, I even add lights to it or anything. If I do, it's just going to be on the bottom to keep the ground from freezing. But even then, I have a heavy layer of mulch underneath there. So, and then over here we have our needle palm. It has started to push this out now. It seems like now it's getting established within the ground, and that's why it's pushing out that spear. So that's fun. And then here's the other palm I was talking about. Just watered it because of the flowers on the bottom. This is my bottle palm. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to get no more tropical palms, but I said if I was going to get a tropical palm, it would be a slower growing species because it's a shame to get a species that's really nice looking and they just outgrow your home quickly, and well, then you no longer can house that palm. They had another palm that looked similar, but that one was already way too big for my ceilings, so I said, yeah, bottle palm is the best bet for me. Both the bottle palm and majesty palm are both from Madagascar. Love the orange, I think those are called petioles. Correct me if I'm wrong. I love that on this palm. Looks nice. And they can stay in the pot for a while too. And be kind of root bound and not really gripe too much about it. And since it's been raining a lot, it's been getting a new spear. So yay, that's fun. It's different than the other palms because it'll kind of protect the spear. So yeah, that's fun. Slower growing, but yet still a nice looking palm. I know somebody wanted me to see if I could get a dwarf coconut to try it out here in Indiana in a pot, and yeah, sorry guys, that was a no-go. It was hard enough for them to get the palms that they already had. In fact, the bottle palms kind of came in later in the season, honestly. A lot of the palms did that I normally get my good-looking palms from. And then over here we have my European fan palm. For a minute, it wasn't doing anything, so I think it just had to take some time to get established. But yeah, I wasn't doing nothing at all. In fact, fronds on the bottom were just dying constantly. They would just kind of droop and look like this, and then they would eventually yellow and brown off. But if we look now, we got some spears. Those spears are starting to get fat and swell up and push out new growth. So that is exciting. So if I'm still here, I'll protect it, and well, I'll probably have to protect it a little bit more than I would the Trachy, because the Trachy has become a Indiana palm, so it could take a bit more cold. It's been exposed to way more cold, even freezing in the pot a few times, but yeah, this guy came from Florida, so I'll have to kind of baby him along. But if we go over here, I have my newest addition to the garden, the Sable Minor. Has yet to push out any new growth besides this frond right here. Looks like we got some grass in the garden. Get that out here. But it looks like we got looks like that one's the only one that's starting to die off, but yeah, I decided I wanted to get another shrub palm, and well, Sable Miner was one of the ones I wanted, and it's looking good because this is going to be a single trunker. This is going to be a shrub like the needle over there, just not a suckering shrub, and yeah, everything will come together because that has a bluish hue. Trachea over there kind of has a bluish hue, so yeah, I'm kind of starting to go for more palms that are more cold tolerant, which is probably why I won't replace this guy. If anything, the most I would do is I would replace it with a man, I just had that in a jelly palm. That's probably what I'd do, is I just go ahead and replace it with a jelly palm and move the Livistona chinensis up there. So that's the palms up front. Banana's doing better now since it's got established. Now let's go to the back. I would do this guy, but I'm going to save that for the desert videos. But yeah, let's go to the back and look at the palms back there. Alright, we are now in the back, and yeah, notice that the guys, well, my Norfolks did die. It did not make it. Don't know why it didn't make it. Here it is, but yeah, just kind of have it tucked away, but it did not make it. So, also just go ahead and do an update video on the cycads too. I'll probably not just do one on the cycads, but also do one on the Cordyline australis. As here is my cycad. Still hasn't put out any new foliage, but this is the foliage it's put out from indoors. It's put out another cone. It's wanting to be pollinated, but I don't have no other cardboard palms to pollinate it. And then over here we have my Dioun spinulosa cycad doing alright. I just took him outside, I want to say a month or two ago. Yeah, he's doing alright. He did good underneath the grow lights. The only one who did was my sago, sadly. And then over here we have my bamboo palm. As you can see, it does get a little bit of light, especially in the afternoon. And it does just fine with that. It doesn't fry. It doesn't, you know, do any of that. It just does good. And it does come outside in the wintertime if temps don't get to freezing or frosty temps. Alright, gotta move this guy so that way we can get to the, and maybe this guy a little bit, kind of back him up off the fern, but get to my other guy over here, my ladyfinger palm, or finger lady palm, ladyfinger palm, however you want to pronounce it. It's putting up suckers, which is awesome. Got a lot of weeds in there I can get out. Just kind of, like I said, guys, please excuse the garden. I've been dealing with quite a bit this year. It's been a stressful year for me. There we go. And we'll kind of rotate him a little bit. But yeah, ladyfinger palm, doing excellent, doing good. It's still got some old damaged fronds, but that's fine. I won't completely cut those off until they are completely brown. Like, oh, it's still got some green to it too. So yeah, unless they go completely brown, I won't cut them off. I'll let it look wild. So yeah, doing excellent over here. Gotta get some weeds out of that guy too, it looks like. Alright, now let's go to the man of the hour. Cordyline australis. There is a lot of weeds in that one little area that I gotta get out that I will take from my fertilizer. Because I need my fertilizer for this beautiful cordyline right here, which has grown tremendously. I have him next by another native from Australia, Lemon Gum Tree. So, Lemon Gum Tree, your brother, Cordyline australis. But it's doing really well here. In fact, a lot of things have done well in the back, and I gotta man, that grass is kind of taking over the banana. I'm gonna have to trim that back. Probably should have took more cane grass out, come to think of it, but I was like, it won't be that bad. Boy, did I get bamboozled. Because, yeah, it's starting to grow into the banana. So, yeah, I got to try to take care of that this weekend. But, yeah, Cordyline Australis looking absolutely wonderful. Looking flawless. And just think, everybody was telling me, it won't grow. It will die. You're zone pushing in a zone 6A. Yeah, your little redneck schemes won't do it. Well, it did it, and it's surviving. It's doing really well, really great. I'm happy that it's still here. So, yeah, if you guys want to know how I zone push this plant, well, let me know. Because I'm going to end this video and potentially get the weeds out from this little area. Because the weeds, if we look through the whole forest floor, ain't bad like that. It's just that one particular little area where it gets more light. So, yeah, I gotta handle that. So that way they ain't taking up the fertilizer around the, like I said, Cordyline Australis. Otherwise than that, guys, everything here's doing good, doing alright. And our mowing crew is kinda iffy on their stuff, ain't they? But otherwise than that, guys, as always, keep it real and definitely keep it tropical.